Snowdrifts roll across the southern sea. The wind keeps whispering its melody. But here inside this quiet place, we warm the night with one embrace. Christmas over the ice tonight, far from home, but hearts are bright. Candles glow in the polar air, and love finds us everywhere. Letters from home on the table lie, telling stories that make me sigh. I miss the laughter, the firelight glow, but here with friends the warmth can grow. Christmas over the ice tonight, far from home, but hearts are bright. Candles glow in the polar air, and love finds us everywhere. Even though the blizzard roars outside, hope and cheer refuse to hide, and through the cold we raise a song. The nights down here are never long. Christmas over the ice tonight, shining dreams in frozen moonlight, through the dark and endless snow. Love will guide us as we go. Oh, it's Christmas far below the sun, but the lights we carry keep the night undone. Snow is dancing on the runway like it's trying to cheer us on. 6 months living with the starlight since the southern sun is gone. coffee warms our midnight laughter. Frozen windows hum and blow, and we play those old-time records about a Christmas long ago. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the stars hang low and the moon shines bright. We're far from home, but our hearts ignite. Love travels fast in the endless night. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the cold winds sing but the world feels right. We light the base with a warm delight. Home lives here in the soft firelight. Radio crackles with greetings, voices drifting across the globe. Families laughing by their trees, kids in mittens chasing snow. Here, no sunrise in December, but we've learned a secret truth. You can brighten any darkness with a memory from your youth. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the stars hang low and the moon shines bright. We're far from home, but our hearts ignite. Love travels fast in the endless night. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the cold winds sing but the world feels right. We light the base with a warm delight. Home lives here in the soft firelight. And when the aurora starts to dance, we step outside, we take our chance. It feels like heaven sending signs to lonely hearts on southern lines. We raise a toast to distant towns, to all who wait when sun goes down. Tonight the world feels close again, as if we're home with all our friends. We hang stockings on the lockers just to keep tradition near. Someone baked a crooked cookie, still the finest of the year. We're the keepers of the winter, watching storms roll through the ice. But Christmas turns this frozen desert into something warm and nice. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the stars hang low and the moon shines bright. We're far from home, but our hearts ignite. Love travels fast in the endless night. Oh, Christmas over the polar night, where the cold winds sing but the world feels right. We light the base with a warm delight. Home lives here in the soft firelight. So here's to Christmas far away, where the night is long but our spirits stay. And when dawn returns someday, we'll remember this polar holiday. lanterns glowing in the frozen dark. We gather close around the spark. Outside the station winds collide, but here we keep the warmth inside. Cookies baking in a metal tray. We laugh about our makeshift holiday. Highlighting the longest night, guiding hearts through endless white. Even far from all we know, we find a way to keep love's glow. Distance stings but doesn't win. The light we carry comes from within. So we toast to home tonight, bathed in quiet heart -40 on the meter, but it's warm in every smile. We've been waiting for this evening for a long and snowy while. There's a record slowly spinning, singing memories from home, and the Christmas star above us feels much closer than we know. Holiday hearts beating bright in the cold light in the night, where the wind can't control. Here at the end of the map we belong, singing together our holiday song. Gloves are drying by the heater, coats with icicles of frost, but inside the station kitchen not a single thing feels lost. We've got pies and cheer and laughter, we've got friends around the fire, and the glow of Christmas spirit lifting every soul up higher. Holiday hearts beating bright in the cold light in the night, where the wind can't control. Here at the end of the map we belong, singing together our holiday song. Holiday hearts beating bright in the cold light in the night, where the wind can't control. Here at the end of the map we belong, our holiday song. When the blizzard starts to whisper at the edge of Christmas Eve, we just pull our chairs in closer. We've got warmth you won't believe. Holiday hearts beating bright in the cold light in the night, where the wind can't control. Here at the end of the map we belong, singing together our holiday song. Holiday hearts beating bright in the cold light in the night, where the wind can't control. Here at the end of the map we belong, singing together our holiday song. Another month of polar night, another dawn without sunlight. We warm our hands on metal mugs, sharing stories, sharing hugs. The radio hums a static tune, echoing dreams of a distant room. But here we stand through thick and thin. Home is where the warmth begins. And even when the winds surround, we feel the love that we have found. Home is where the warmth begins, not just walls or next of kin. It lives in hearts through loss and wins. Home is where the warmth begins. Across the miles, across the snow, we keep the glow, we let it grow. No place too far for love to spin. Home is where the warmth begins. We feast on simple Christmas food, a taste of comfort, a drop of good. Someone plays guitar by ear, soft chords drifting warm and clear. We close our eyes and drift away to Christmas lights from younger days. But even here where cold is king, we hear the bell of love still ring. The frost may bite, the dark may wind, but never breaks the flame within. Home is where the warmth begins, not just walls or next of kin. It lives in hearts through loss and wins. Home is where the warmth begins. And someday when we're home again, we'll tell the tales of where we've been, how even in the frozen winds we found the place where warmth begins. Write a letter, seal it tight, send it through the endless night. Miss you never felt so true as in this field of frozen blue. But we hold on, we rise above. Christmas teaches us of love. Home is where the warmth begins. The midnight sky is shining on 100 miles of white, and the quiet of Antarctica is wrapped around the night. But inside this little station, there's a glow on every face, for the joy of Christmas carols fills the cold and lonely place. We've been working through December, counting storms and drifting snow, watching penguins on the shoreline as the southern breezes blow. But
Tonight the charts are folded, boots are drying by the door, and the warmth within the common room is all we're hoping for. So we sing our midnight carols on the endless sheets of ice, where the world feels far away, but the stars are warm and bright. Every note becomes a promise that the season will be kind. Midnight carols on the ice, keeping peace within our minds. Someone's tapping on a kettle, pouring cocoa nice and slow. Someone's hanging homemade garlands where the lanterns softly glow. There's a deck of cards in motion and a joke that's kinda old, but the laughter melts the distance and the night no longer feels cold. We remember snowy cities filled with lights and Christmas cheer, but the spirit found its shortcut and it came to meet us here, in this tiny polar outpost where the winds forever roam. We create a little Christmas and it feels a lot like home. So we sing our midnight carols on the endless sheets of ice. Let the wind blow wild outside, let the snow dance through the night. In this room we have a spark, warm enough to chase the dark. Every voice becomes a flame, every memory calls our name. And the world may freeze around, but our hearts stay safe and sound. Yes, we sing our midnight carols on the endless sheets of ice, where the world feels far away, but the stars are warm and bright. And no matter where we wander, Christmas always finds a way. Midnight carols on the ice keep our longing hearts at bay. Yes, we sing our midnight carols on the endless sheets of ice, where the world feels far away, but the stars are warm and bright. And no matter where we wander, Christmas always finds a way. Midnight carols on the ice keep our longing hearts at bay.
The north wind howls around the station, but it can't get through the door, for the room is filled with laughter that we've waited for all year. There's a tree with shining baubles and a star we made by hand, and the warmth we feel together is the best thing in this land. Oh, the north wind blows, but our hearts stay warm. In this frosty world, we're our own small storm, where the ice may rule, but the night feels right, with a Christmas tune and a fire tonight. Someone's telling jokes in mittens, someone cooking something sweet. Someone's calling home to whisper, Merry Christmas, can you hear me? And the room becomes a harbor from the endless polar white. Just a little piece of paradise inside this quiet night. Oh, the north wind blows, but our hearts stay warm. In this frosty world, we're our own small
tune and a fire tonight. We may be far, but love won't freeze. It travels fast across the sea. Oh, the north wind blows, but our hearts stay warm. In this frosty world, we're our own small storm, where the ice may rule, but the night feels right, with a Christmas tune and a fire tonight. Footprints zigzag on the frozen shore. Wind keeps knocking at our metal door. The midnight sun is hiding low, but Christmas lights begin to glow. We string our garlands down the hall, turn this steel into a festive wall. Coffee steaming in our hands, a holiday in distant lands. We laugh like children in the snow, even though it's 40 below. Penguins walk in Christmas time, waddling past our station line. We lift our spirits when they chime. Penguins walk in Christmas time, a little dance in black and white, a tiny joy in endless night. They make the cold feel warm and bright. Penguins walk in Christmas time. Charlie's baking gingerbread again, says the smell reminds him of home and friends. We play old records through the cracks and hiss, searching for a moment we might have missed. Outside the storm begins to rise, but we've got warmth behind these eyes. We cheer each other, cup in hand, here at the edge of frozen land. We tap our boots and swing in rhyme, let the brass band chase the time. Railways walk in Christmas time, rattling past our station line. They lift our spirits when they chime. Penguins walk in Christmas time, a little dance in black and white, a tiny joy in endless night. They make the cold feel warm and bright. Penguins walk in Christmas time. No reindeer sleighs, no silent town, just icy winds that swirl around. But somehow love still finds its way and paints our hearts this holiday. One penguin stops and stares inside, like he's judging how we decorate with pride. We raise our mugs and toast the night to every soul beneath this light. For frozen days and midnight suns, for every race the heart still runs. It's war from home, yet intertwined by Christmas cheer no cold can bind. Unchanging Christmas time, waddling past our station line. They lift our spirits when they chime. Penguins walk in Christmas time, a little dance in black and white, a tiny joy in endless night. They make the cold feel warm and bright. Penguins walk in Christmas time. Penguins walk in Christmas time.
Frosty windows painted silver as the night begins to fall, and the quiet hum of winter settles gently over all. In the heart of our small station, where the icy winds unfold, we're exchanging little moments like their wishes wrapped in gold. Someone lights a tiny candle, someone smiles without a word, and the hush of Christmas evening feels like magic barely heard. Even far from busy cities, even far from home and light, there's a warmth inside this moment, melting through the polar night. Polar wishes wrapped in gold, treasures small but never cold. In the silence of the snow, love is brighter than we know. Here together far from home, yet we're never quite alone. Polar wishes wrapped in gold keep us warm in winter's hold. There's a photo on the table of a family far away, and a letter folded softly saying, "Miss you every day." But tonight we make a family from the friends we've come to trust, sharing stories, tea and laughter, brushing off the winter dust. We've been watching southern starlight, chasing storms across the sea, but December brings a calmness like a sweet familiar key. So we keep this little circle shining gentle, pure and bright, like a promise that the season brings a peaceful, quiet light. Polar wishes wrapped in gold. Maybe someday we'll return where the city lanterns burn, but we'll carry in our hearts all these nights in frozen parts. Memories woven soft and clear, made of warmth we found right here, far from everything we know, yet so close in firelight's glow. Polar wishes wrapped in gold, may they guide us through the cold. Wherever future paths may go, we'll remember southern snow. For in moments pure and bold, we found love in winter's hold. Polar wishes wrapped in gold. Snowbound mornings, frozen breath, we joke to chase away the death of sunlight buried in the storm. But friendship keeps our spirits warm. We hang our paper stars above to fill the room with borrowed love. though the night may never end, we've got each other to defend. Snowbound hearts will never freeze, not with Christmas memories. Even where the coldest winds blow, love becomes our inner glow. Snowbound hearts in lands unknown, far from family, far from home. Still we rise and still we start to warm the world with snowbound hearts. A little choir hums in tune, soft as December's hidden moon. Someone sets the table right, bringing comfort to the night. We trade small gifts we handmade here, laughing loud from ear to ear. And through the storm that never parts, we carry hope in snowbound hearts. Snowbound hearts will never freeze, not with Christmas memories. Even where the coldest winds blow, love becomes our inner glow. Snowbound hearts in lands unknown, far from family, far from home. Still we rise and still we start to warm the world with snowbound hearts. Miles of ice between our lives, still Christmas somehow survives. Call it magic, call it grace, but warmth remains in every place. We light a candle by the glass, watch its glow like hours pass. A symbol small but pure and bright, a promise glowing through the night. And when the morning never comes, we hum again our Christmas drums. Snowbound hearts will never freeze, not with Christmas memories. Even where the coldest winds blow, love becomes our inner glow. Snowbound hearts in lands unknown, far from family, far from home. Still we rise and still we start to warm the world with snowbound hearts.
The wind is singing softly through the snowdrifts, deep and wide, like a serenade of winter floating gently from outside. And the station hums with quiet, just a lamp and you and me, sharing moments in December, far away from any street. We've been working countless evenings, watching daylight fade to gray. But tonight the world grows slower in a peaceful kind of way. There's a tablecloth of silver, there's a tray of warming tea, and the glow of Christmas candles feels like home across the sea. Snowdrift serenade tonight, where the world is still and white. Every note a soft embrace, every chord a quiet grace. Though we're far from holiday crowds, hear the silent in every spirit bright. Someone tuning an old guitar, playing chords both near and far, songs that linger like a star over fields of endless snow. Someone humming in the corner, someone writing to a lover, saying Christmas here is slower, but it warms the heart, you know. There's a comfort in the stillness, there's a magic in the air, for in places cold and distant, love still finds a way to care. And the melody we're sharing wraps the night in gentle gold, like a serenade reminding we're not lost within the cold. Snowdrift serenade tonight. Every dream across the sea, every friend and family feels much closer when we sing of the joy the season brings. Snow may cover every sound, but our hearts are safe and bound by the warmth we've come to make in this frozen, quiet place. Snowdrift serenade tonight, where the world is soft and white. May it follow where we go, through the land of endless snow. And no matter how we roam, Christmas makes this station home. Snowdrift serenade tonight, holding every heart in line.
Snowflakes whisper on the window, soft as morning breath. We've been counting days and sunsets at the edges of the frozen earth. But tonight the hall is glowing, candles dance along the wall, and the South Pole wind is singing like it's Christmas after all. So let those Christmas lights keep shining in the cold Antarctic night. Let the warmth of home surround us when the stars are burning bright. We're 1,000 miles from Christmas trees and crowded, joyful streets, but tonight we've got each other, and this peace is all we need.
Mugs of cocoa steaming gently, boots lined up beside the door. Laughter rolls across the table like we've never laughed before. Yes, the world is far behind us, but the spirit made it through. Every glowing string of garlands feels like home is here with you.
So let those Christmas lights keep shining in the cold Antarctic night. Let the love of home surround us when the stars are burning bright. We're 1,000 miles from Christmas trees and crowded, joyful streets, but tonight we've got each other, and this peace is all we need. Maybe someday we'll
how December felt down here, where the darkness meets the wonder and the icy silence cheer. Let those Christmas lights keep shining in the cold Antarctic night. Let the warmth of home surround us when the stars are burning bright. We're 1,000 miles from Christmas trees and crowded, joyful streets, but tonight we've got each other, and this peace is all we need. Far from northern constellations, far from every Christmas tree, we can see the Southern Cross above the cold Antarctic deep. But the glow inside the common room is brighter than the moon, and the sound of friendly voices makes December feel like June. Stars over the Southern Cross tonight, shining like the candles of our quiet Christmas light. We may be on the edge of the world so wide, but love keeps the darkness bright tonight. We've been working through the season, tracking storms across the sea, but tonight the charts are folded for a moment's harmony. There's a tray of warming cider and a plate of frosted rolls, and the feeling of togetherness is thawing frozen souls. Stars over the Southern Cross tonight, shining like the candles of our quiet Christmas light. We may be on the edge of the world so wide, but love keeps the darkness bright tonight. Someday we'll tell the stories of the Christmases we spent, where the ice met all our worries and the sky felt heaven sent. Stars over the Southern Cross tonight, shining like the candles of our quiet Christmas light. We may be on the edge of the world so wide, but love keeps the darkness bright tonight. But love keeps the darkness bright tonight.
Warm boots by the Christmas stove, scarves drying in a tidy row. Someone hums a tune from home, soft and tender, sweet and slow. Out the window, but inside we're glowing bright. A tiny cabin in the storm, keeping every heart warm. Warm boots by the Christmas stove. Fireside stories gently wove. Though we're far from town and tree, Christmas found a way to be. In the cold Antarctic night, we create our own warm light. Warm boots by the Christmas stove, where our drifting hearts can roam. There's a pan of cookies baking, and the room is softly shaking from the laughter someone's making at a joke from '94. Plates of cinnamon and honey, mugs of cocoa thick and sunny, and the mood is sweet and funny, though we're miles from any shore. Warm boots by the Christmas stove. Let the blizzard roar outside. We've got warmth we just can't hide. Every smile a little flame, every memory calls our name. If you close your eyes tonight, you might feel a city light, but the truth is we're okay right here where the cold winds play. Warm boots by the Christmas stove. This is all we need to know, that no matter where we roam, Christmas builds itself a home. In the stillness, soft and slow, by the fire's gentle glow. Warm boots by the Christmas stove.
Tin roofs singing in the southern breeze, penguins dancing by the icy seas. We hang our stockings on a steel-packed door, pretend it's a fireplace like before. Radio crackles with a distant cheer, Christmas laughter that we long to hear. But we make magic of this snowy sphere, right at the edge of the world. Christmas at the edge of the world. Flags are frozen but hearts unfurled. We wrap the night in a warm embrace and turn this ice into a festive place. If Santa finds us, it'll be a feat. No chimney here, just snow and sleet. Still we're singing side by side. No matter the distance, love's our guide. Let us through the polar wind, BPM 78. Slow Christmas crooner, styling a lurk against the lockboard tide. Deep mail bays, paper hearts and envelopes of blue, carried far across the frozen blue. We read them slowly one by one, like tiny pieces of December sun. Some nights
nights the temp feels 20 below, but your words melt the longest snow. Letters through the polar wind, the only warmth that truly wins. Love travels far but still gets in. Letters through the polar wind. We write our hopes with trembling hands, wishing for home in distant lands. This Christmas night, your voice I hear. Between each word, I am with you,
Christmas lights across the snow flicker soft with gentle glow. Midnight winds begin to rise, stars are frozen in the skies. Far from home, yet close in heart, though 1,000 miles apart, warmth returns in every light, guiding us through polar night. Lonely footsteps on the ice, dreams of home feel twice as nice. Voices echo through the hall, silent season's gentle call. Still we gather side by side, let the Christmas spirit guide. Even here the warmth will flow, Christmas lights across the snow. Christmas lights across the snow, softly shining, soft and low. In the coldest winds they show all the love we used to know. Every spark and every glow sings a song of long ago. Christmas light across the snow. Photographs of years gone by, letters written on the fly. Someone hums a carol tune, bright as December's moon. Memories swirl like falling flakes, every heart a promise makes. Though the world outside is still, Christmas warms us with its will. Christmas lights across the snow, across the snow.
We put the behind the ivory door and dream of moments we are saving for? The clock is ticking toward a brighter phase. Let's fill our glasses for the coming days. The band is winding down, the lights are low. There's nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. A perfect moment hanging in the air, a silent promise that we both can share. Raise up a midnight toast to hope and cheer. The only sound we want is having you near. The festive season is the perfect art to start the brand new year within my heart. The old year's gone, it flew away so fast. The gentle moments are forever past. A crisp new feeling like the morning air, a hopeful blessing that we all can wear. The corks are popping and the laughter rings, the happiness that every December brings. Let's make a vow beneath the shining stars to always mend the small forgotten scars. Raise up a midnight toast to hope and cheer. The only sound we want is having you near. The festive season is the perfect art to start the brand new year within my heart.
The mailbox holds a picture of the past, a shade of azure that was built to last. I wrote your name in cursive on the side, the only feeling that I couldn't hide. The ink is faded, but the words are true, a silent message making its way to you. I sealed it quickly with a special kiss. I wouldn't trade this feeling for all this. My little blue Christmas card is here. It wipes away the shadows of the year. A simple rhyme beneath the frosty pane, until we meet to celebrate again. The memory of laughter, warm and bright, helps me get through every single night. I hope the magic finds you where you are, shining for you like a guiding star. Message travels through the air. It's got that sound, that rhythm everywhere. The rhythm goes like this: jingle bells, jingle bells. My heart remembers what the music tells. My little blue Christmas card is here. It wipes away the shadows of the year. A simple rhyme beneath the frosty pane, until we meet to celebrate again.
The snow is falling on the avenue tonight. The city lights are casting silver bright. I hear the sound of the season coming near, a gentle whisper for the coming year.
The scent of pine and cinnamon fills the air, a joyful feeling that we love to share. Forget the worries that tomorrow brings. Tonight's the night where all the old world sings. Oh, let the fire burn low and sweet, while outside the wind is dancing in the street. With every glance my New Year wish is done. It's Christmas magic till the rising sun. The old piano plays a minor key, a silent promise whispered just for me. The time is precious, moving far too fast, a perfect memory that's built to last. Listen to the sleigh bells ring, it makes my heart forget everything. You make the whole wide world sing. Jingle bells, a melody that forever dwells. Oh, let the fire burn low and sweet, while outside the wind is dancing in the street. With every glance my New Year wish is done. It's Christmas magic till the rising sun.
No streets with garlands, no midnight crowd, just quiet hum of science, the sky wrapped in shroud. The southern star above feels closer than before. It understands the heart that longs for shore. Christmas under the southern star, we celebrate even though we're far. In the coldest place the world can show, our warmth becomes the only glow. Hot cocoa by the station glass, no whispers slow, joking about the sunshine we'll see when we go. Even in frozen land we hold the season tight, painting memories in air like lanterns in night. If a world forgets us, let the stars remind. Even in the dark, the human heart is kind. Christmas under the southern star, southern star. Distance feels both near and far. By the heater faces glow, outside the winds begin to blow. Songs we sing in gentle tones, filling this station, making it home. Polar hearth, light the night, keep our spirits warm and bright. Though the world outside is cold, in our hearts the story's told. Cookies baked in mugs of cheer, silent wishes for the coming year. Footsteps echo down the halls, Christmas magic in these walls. Even here where frost may bite, love and laughter hold the night. Through the long and endless freeze, polar heart brings hearts at ease.
Lights dance across the frozen sky, colors like a lullaby. Footsteps crunching in the snow, here in the station, spirits glow. Aurora, Christmas shining clear, 1,000 miles away from near. But in this glow we feel the cheer. Aurora, Christmas we hold dear. Read from loved ones far, memories twinkle like a star. Guitar strums soft by candlelight, keeping our polar dreams in sight. In the silent ice we find our tune, stars above and frosty moon. Every heart beats warm tonight. Roar of Christmas, all is right. Candles flicker on icy glass, moments that forever last.
Snow drifts slowly past the pane. Inside warmth, outside rain. Candles in the eyes, shining bright, guiding us through polar night. Hearts connected, laughter flows. Candles in the eyes, love grows. Stories told of Christmas past, memories made to always last. Footsteps echo, friends draw near, voices blend in holiday cheer. Frost may bite, the night is long, yet inside we belong. Every light, every gentle sound, candles in the eyes abound.
Snowflakes fall on the silent ground, echoes of laughter all around. Lights are glowing in our tiny dome, here in the cold. We've made a home. Frozen lights shining bright, guiding us through polar night. Hearts together far from home, yet in this winter we're not alone. Hot cocoa warms our frozen hands, stories shared of distant lands, songs of Christmas softly play, chasing the icy blues away. Through the storm we find our cheer, every smile, every tear, memories wrapped in silver snow in our hearts. The warmth will Aurora stands above like curtains made of flame. Colors pull me gently toward a place with no name. Every sparkle shows the road back home. All I touch is silence as I roam home behind the auroras, calling soft and low, guiding lifting me higher. Sharing midnight stories, laughter to stay awake, pretending solitude is easier to take. When cold grows deeper, follow every hue. Northern lights will lead me back to you. Home behind the auroras, forever shining
Writing letters slowly, ink begins to freeze. Snowfield is my witness, keeper of my pleas. Polar morning rises, though sun is far away. Hoping words reach home on some forgotten day. Letters to the snowfield, scattered in the wind, carrying stories of everywhere I've been. Even if they never reach your gentle hands, they hold the truth of a heart that understands. Measuring storms and tremors, listening to the ground, learning frozen secrets no one else has found. If cold could speak, would it defend my fight? Would it tell you how I dream of holding you at night? Letters to the snowfield, carried by the silent light. Clock strikes midnight somewhere, night stands still. Sky painted indigo above the quiet hill.
Gather in the common room, tiny string of lights, try to make the station glow through polar nights.
New Year on the ice ridge, frozen winds collide. We raise our cups together,
Standing side by side.
though darkness holds us, it cannot stop the song. We carry all our hopes into a night so think about my family.
Fire we used to share.
Think about your laughter. Pretend you're there.
Maybe next December we'll be home again. For now the ice is calling, loyal friend.
northern star above the sky.
Watching o'er the world so high.
In the cold our hearts ignite,
Glowing softly through the night.
northern
Star, guide us home through the blizzard, through the foam, hand in hand, together strong. Northern Star, we belong.
Snowflakes dance on frozen ground.
Snowflakes dance on frozen ground.
In our hearts the love is found.
Songs of Christmas fill the hall.
Joy and laughter, one and all. Even miles away from home, we feel the warmth, we're not alone. Lights reflect in icy streams, guided by our northern dreams. No church bells, no carols, just hum of machines.
Wind whispers lightly, the cold feels serene.
Still we keep the spirit, let the fire glow. Even if the world forgets the place we go. Polar Station Carol, a song for those who stand in snow. Melody for every traveler, keeping winter glow. Even in icy world, voices warm the night, singing in the silence, hearts alive.
Add a little tinsel to the instruments of it.
Joke that Santa's sleigh would never get here. Even in this icy land, our voices won't grow weak. We sing because warmth is what words can speak. Polar Station Carol, a gentle northern fire.
Silent blizzard, snow drips high, whispers echo winter sky. Frosted windows, shadows play, dreams of Christmas drift away. Silent blizzard, stars above, feel the calm, the quiet love. In the station, hearts unite. Silent blizzard, peaceful night. coldness beside the glow. Fires crackle, embers show. Every heart beats soft and slow, guided by the Christmas snow. Even here where cold winds roam, we find a place, a quiet home. Music hums in frozen light. Silent blizzard, all is right.
Plateau beneath me, like map of frozen dreams. Rivers of shadows, silent splitting streams. Another night unanswered, another starless hour, another thought of home, holding fragile power. Silent lights of the plateau shine from afar, guiding weary hearts to where warm ones are. Though I stand in darkness where cold winds never end, silent lights remind me hope can still defend. Reading eyes like stories, mapping frozen ground, chasing truth that hides in places never found. When winter breaks, lights will go with me. Quiet constellation of everything I've seen. Silent lights of the plateau, leading me home.
Candles flicker on the table bright. Snow falls softly through the night. Jazz notes drifting in the air, cold, but inside we're wrapped in peaceful light. Music carries spirits soar. Winter glow Yuletide